button that you go start?
I'm on a different program.
Oh.
Okay, so we've already asked a couple of questions. It's back to us now.
Back to us.
Maybe ask us how we feel about what they said or something.
No, we're asking us.
I'll start with another question.
Chewing.
What the hell is that all about? Alright. It's gonna run out of time.
Yep.
I'm trying to, this is just footage of y'all sitting there, man. I mean, because I'm
Okay,
trying to,
well then what?
I'm trying to think of the question.
How much that cat chews on it.
Yours are still sore. Because I arrested you.
Well, try it again and see what happens.
I know where you live. No, I'm not threatening you.
Gotta edit that out. Animals have rights too.
You boys on deer leaf? We're SPCA officers, you shouldn't be using
Oh,
salt.
sorry.
Be sure to edit that out. Now, if you're
Right.
if you were them two, you could do it for us, because they don't give a shit. They ain't got no noise.
When this thing will shut off?
That's the time we start slapping or something.
Yeah. Normally it shuts right off.
I know.
I gotta think of a question, because I don't,
You should be.
You there? I thought you was...
I'm thinking, I don't know, it's another question.
This thing usually shut off by now.
Can't you just shut it off?
Yeah.
It's probably time.
You think so?
Throw your stuff
Now.
in there.
Say something like, let me interrupt real quick, or something like that. Or something, I don't know. Shoot, Lucas.
Hurry up.
Bobby and Frank, let me interrupt. Let me
Okay.
interrupt.
Okay.
Bobby and Frank, what, you know, you've stated your opinion before, but I'd like to hear it again just for Ned and Ted's benefit. What are your thoughts on rabbit racing?
Go ahead.
We've stated before, this is so cruel and inhumane. Yeah, right. It's cruel and inhumane.
Very bad.
No reason for it.
There's none, because it's a law. The governor passed the law. It's a state law. You cannot use a domesticated animal in a gaming. I know, but that's the way the law is. You can say what you want. Excuse me, I have the floor. Excuse me, Ted. This is my question. Thank you. They have no right. I don't care. Poverty, I don't care about your poverty, okay? It's the law. It's against the law. Rabbit racing is against the law, and we are here to stand it out.
We're going to stop it.
We're going to stop it.
Okay. Ned and Ted, you have the floor. What are your thoughts on rabbit racing? Your rebuttal, please.
Just ask us the question. We got plenty of time of us sitting here doing this.
Okay.
While they're answering the next question.
Okay. I would like to know, Bobby and Frank, what you think about, less, still violent, but chicken fighting and pit bull fighting, and are your thoughts the same on that as rabbit racing?
Yes, it's
Exactly.
all the same. It falls in the same category. It's all illegal.
It's
period.
illegal.
In the Constitution.
There's no discussion about it.
It's cruel.
And these two bozos up here think that they can just make excuses for the law, but they're breaking the law. It's still against the law, and you will get fined. You can't do it. It's cruel. Pit bull fighting, number one. Those two dogs are going to kill each other, and people are making money off of it. I don't give a damn who it feeds. The people are making money off of it. It's illegal. It's wrong.
And
If
we
you want to
will-
gamble, go to another state that's got legalized gambling. But here in Alabama, we are not tolerating
We will bring y'all down.
every bit.
Whatever.
But this is legal.
Okay. Ned and Ted, I would like your,
Us.
just y'all?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter? Okay. What are your, Bobby and Frank, what are your thoughts on puppy mills?
Puppy mills.
Which is the practice of breeding puppies just for sale. Hundreds of them in one kennel, just in, filth and squalor and I'm sure,
It's
being
inhumane. It's like everything else. It's strictly inhumane. It all falls in the same category.
Yes, it does.
Whether they're being living in trash, or they're being molested, or they're being tortured. It's still, bottom line, it's so simple. Open shut case. They're tortured.
And people like Ted and Ned, they condone this kind of stuff, and they make profit off of it, and the worst part of it is the animals are the ones that suffer for it.
Yeah, that's right.
They do suffer for it.
Well, this thing's running forever on this program.
Hell yeah.
till you
That's
shut-
probably enough, isn't it?
Well,
One-
we better
one
go until this damn thing goes. We shall have plenty of questions.
One more question.
All right.
Okay. On a maybe a less volatile topic, what are your thoughts on pet owners that just really
It's not going to be as funny.
Okay, my name is Diane Winkerbean, and I'm here today with Bobby Stone and Frank Benford, animal cruelty investigators with the ASPCA. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
What state and city do you guys work in, I'm sorry.
Alabama.
What city?
Mobile.
Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama.
How long have y'all been ASPCA officers?
I think we've been doing it now for about 5 years now.
About 5 years. Yes.
Since we graduated college.
education do you have to be an ASPCA animal cruelty officer?
Well, you have to have 3 years of animal husbandry, and you have to really just work with animals. You know, like the veterinarian courses and stuff that you have to
Okay.
take.
And how did you guys meet, Mr. Stone?
We met when we first started in college, and Frank here just encouraged me to stay, and we became close friends throughout college, and we graduated together, and we decided to be teammates together.
Okay. So you guys work closely together ever since
Right,
you've been
we're a team.
Right.
Yeah, so, okay, so y'all are partners like a real cop, you know, cop is.
Right, that's
Yeah,
what
you
the
could
team
say
is,
that.
yeah.
And y'all do have all the powers that a cop has.
Pretty much so.
A police officer.
As much power as a game warden.
Oh, okay, okay. Mr. Benford, when did you first discover your love of animals?
I think when I was about 6.
Elaborate, please.
Oh, because I had a dog that had a gimp, something wrong with his leg,
Uh-huh.
and I really,
Some kind of thing wrong with his leg.
yeah, and I really fell in love with this dog. His name was Shep.
Sure. Mr. Stone, when did you first discover your love of animals?
Well, that would have been when I was real young. Cecil, my pet turtle,
Uh-huh.
was ran over
Yes.
by an 18-wheeler,
Uh-huh.
and I nursed him and cared for him, and he died. He died in my hands. And
Oh.
since then, I have had a love for animals.
Sad feeling.
Sad,
Sad.
sad thing.
Mr. Benford, what is the most shocking report of animal cruelty that you have seen since you've been an officer for the ASPCA?
A little shocking.
Yes, sir.
I would say rabbit racing.
That's my line.
Well, hell, I don't know what else to
That's
say.
his line.
But I'm gonna leave it to him to explain it.
Okay. Mr. Stone, could you explain rabbit racing to us? I've never heard of rabbit racing.
Yes, rabbit racing is an illegal off-track betting of rabbits to cross the track during the Daytona 500 and similar races.
Uh-huh.
And their object is to make it across the track alive. And very few do. We do have a clip, if we can show it.
Okay, this is this is very graphic, so if you have small children or you're weak of heart, you might want to leave the room at this time. Cliff, roll the footage, please. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness,
Sad.
oh
It's
my
terrible,
goodness,
It's terrible. It's terrible.
oh
This-
my goodness.
This is an ongoing problem that goes on constantly. It's very popular. It's only second to horse racing as far as the average, the money spent on.
Mr. Benford,
Yeah.
where do they get these rabbits?
Well, believe it or not, there are farms throughout the counties and the countries now that's catching on that raise black market rabbits. They are fed steroids to help them run faster.
Are we ready? Have you
Yeah.
turned it on?
Yeah, it's already on.
Okay, Mr. I realize that you guys work as a team, but Mr. Stone here does most of the investigation. And when these cases actually come up to trial, Mr. Benford, you are the one that usually does the prosecution end of it.
This is true.
Have you found that the judges and the sentences are fair, or have you seen the judges just, well, they're animals, so they go easy on them?
Well, that's the way it used to be. You remember 5, 6 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
When we first got into this, we could catch somebody beating animals half to death. They'd get fined them $25, $50 and let them go.
Yeah.
And do nothing with the animals.
Right.
Except give them back to the owner.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But in the last 6 years, progress has been made. Judges are now part of our team. We have local authorities, police, firemen no longer abuse the Dalmatian. I mean, it's just, things have changed. So we have a clip of a man that's of the prosecution of our last deal where he beat a horse half to death.
Okay, Cliff, roll that footage for us, please.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness, doesn't that seem kind of stiff punishment?
Yeah.
It's taking a life.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Eye for an eye. You know, an animal has a life. It's a life. It's killing him. It's murder.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
Mom,
Miss-
did you get your deer lease?
Yeah! Oh! I got it. I finally got it. It came through the mail.
Okay.
Next week, wait a minute. Damn, cockroach.
Mr. Benford and Mr. Stone, you guys are hunters, I take it.
Yes.
And you don't think that hunting is animal cruelty?
By no means.
Explain.
I kill what I eat.
And I eat what I kill.
Okay. So you don't think killing for food is animal cruelty?
No,
Okay.
it's not sport. And some people would call it sport, and it is a sport in a way. But if you go out there and kill one and just let it rot, then they ought to hang you.
Okay.
But if you kill it, dress it out, take it home, eat it, feed your family, nothing wrong with that. That's the way we all started thousands of
And
years
I do like to go out for the sake, give a hand of applause to the people that do go out there and remove these dead carcasses from the road that have been killed and eat them. That's the same purpose. You're not letting that animal go to waste. You are eating it.
Okay.
So that's a good point too.
What other animals do you fellas hunt?
Rabbit,
squirrel.
pigeons, ducks,
Ducks,
geese,
geese.
beavers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Stone,
We don't use their fur though.
Right.
no fur.
Yeah, we use
You use the fur. Okay. Mr. Stone,
We just stuff the carcass away.
the buzzards have to eat.
Yeah.
Mr. Stone, what animal is, since you've been in the SPCA, have you seen that is the most predominantly abused? Is it cat, dog, horse?
I would have to say it would be the horse. The horse. Oh, okay. I'd have to say the gerbil.
Explain.
Do I really have to?
You know, you're supposed to say a cat or a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Are the cats or dogs used the same way?
Let me get that.
Why would it be why a gerbil, not a cat or a dog?
Yeah.
Why a gerbil, not a cat or a dog?
Do I really have to explain?
Do we?
Are these gerbils killed?
Most of the time they do not survive.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have you?
We got a clip.
That one I don't want to see.
I think that's it, isn't it?
It was pretty much it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I appreciate you fellas coming today, and I really, the American people really appreciate all the hard work that you guys do.
Thank you.
Uh,
Have your cat spayed or neutered?
he was Bobby Stone,
If they see
Okay,
any animal,
so you're Robbie
Bone.
Bone.
or just make up any name, I guess.
Well, I
Now
need
you gotta act gay.
to know names.
Bob and Ted.
Ted and Bob.
Ted and Bob.
Ted and Bob.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby was yesterday, a while ago too. So
Ted and
Ned.
Ted and Ned.
Ted and Ned.
Ted, Ned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll answer anything.
Yeah. All right. Rock and roll.